At 6:45 a.m., Nora opens her eyes before her alarm. Nothing dramatic has happened. No major breakthrough, no life-changing event. Just another ordinary morning. But what she does next will matter more than she thinks. Because some of the most important compounding in life does not happen in a bank account. It happens in your habits. Nora used to think progress had to feel dramatic to be real. She expected big changes, one big promotion, one big fitness breakthrough, one big burst of motivation. But life rarely works that way. Most growth is quieter. It comes from repeating small actions so often that they begin to shape who you are. Habits are like compound interest for your life. One page of reading does not transform your mind. One workout does not transform your body. One focused hour does not transform your career. But repeat those actions enough times, and the effect becomes undeniable. Your knowledge expands. Your energy changes. Your confidence grows. Your future self starts to look different. For Nora, the first habit was simple. No phone for the first 30 minutes of the day. Instead, she drank water, stretched, and opened a notebook. The change felt too small to matter, but each quiet morning gave her a different kind of momentum. She started the day with intention instead of noise. That is the hidden power of daily habits. They are micro decisions, but they accumulate. A healthier breakfast, a short walk, 10 minutes of study, a few minutes of planning, a small act of kindness. None of these choices looks impressive on its own, but together, they create a pattern, and patterns become identity. The same principle works in the opposite direction. If a person repeats distraction, neglect, procrastination, and poor sleep, those habits also compound. At first, the damage looks minor. Later, it becomes harder to ignore. That is why habits are never neutral. They are either building your future or quietly borrowing from it. Nora used to think she needed a perfect plan. Then she realized that consistency beats intensity. You do not need to be extreme. You need to be repeatable. A habit that is small enough to sustain will usually beat a big promise that collapses in 3 days. After a few months, Nora noticed something interesting. The habits no longer felt forced. They started to create momentum. She had more energy in the morning. She could concentrate longer. She felt less scattered. The changes were not loud, but they were real. This is how compounding works in life. Slowly at first, then all at once. If you want habits that compound, start smaller than you think. Choose one action you can do every day without negotiation. Maybe it is 10 minutes of reading. Maybe it is a short workout. Maybe it is writing down 3 priorities. Maybe it is one honest conversation. The point is not perfection. The point is repetition. Your habits are tiny votes for the person you are becoming. They may look insignificant in the moment, but over time, they compound into your character, your skills, and your results. That is why daily habits matter. Not because every day has to be perfect, but because every day is contributing to something bigger. Nora learned that the future is not only built by money, it is built by repetition.